Why is that not? Hey Kevin, how you doing? Welcome. I will be starting up in 1 minute. I'm just trying to get some of my music up here. And for some reason, it's just being stupid. Playlist. Okay. All right, there we go. So I'm up to ToaH card 93. I believe that's the Leo Ragdoll stage, and that's always a pain in the ass. Actually didn't really try it yet because I just stopped before him because ToaH 80 was a bitch, ToaH 90 was a bitch, and I finally did clear both of those. 80 was, I feel a little bit lucky that I have the Dark Self, which makes ToaH 80 easy, and ToaH 90 was just Veramos, which Veramos, Hodam, Perners, and that just took ages. Mainly because I tried to auto it more than I probably should have. ToaH 80 Artemil. If you have a Hathor, if you have even I think maybe even the Water Heart Magician might work. Two turn AoE sleep is kind of really useful. Or anyway, just keep everything stunned for more than 1 turn. 1 turn is when you only have the ability to stun 1 turn. You kind of like on a little bit of luck of when the stuns wear off. Unless you have a way of extending the stuns, like the Pang, was it the Light Rakshasha? Those are things that may help with it. Oh, it's double mana time. Fuck. Screw it. Let's just do ToaH. Just realized double mana, so it's kind of I should be doing double mana, but screw it. I want to finish ToaH. I want to do my summons. So for this, I think Spectre is pretty important. Do we use Spectre? No, we don't need Spectre for this. I think we just go heal, and revive. I think that's what I do for this. Because I'm not fully free to play, but I don't spend a lot. I bought the Transcendent Scroll. I spent about 2 to 300 on the game so far in a year and a half. I bought the Transcendent Scroll, and I bought, that the 6 legendaries that came with that. Used Beretta, Mav, Bella, Chasun, Arion. That should be fine. I don't see why that wouldn't work. It may just be a little. Wait. No stuns though, really? On ToA hard 80 or ToA normal 80? Because that looks, without stuns, that looks, without stuns or even attack break, those all those counterattacks are going to do a shitload of damage on that team. But maybe it works. Maybe the glancing might be okay on that. I don't think so, actually. I'm very curious if that actually works. Because that's... Bella, Chasun, Mav is a lot of healing. Beretta puts on some dots, not enough dots to kill everything quickly. And if you don't have them stunned, those counterattacks are just going to really add up. But if it works for you, then that's fine. Oh, wow. There goes Beretta. Colleen. Still, I mean, I don't see how that changes the issue of the counterattacks just destroying that team. Even with that's attack break from. If it works, good. I'm lucky enough where I didn't have to deal with that. I just had the Dark Sylph sleep everything and pretty much just ignore. Holy crap! These things hurt. But yeah, if that's working for you for ToA80, I mean, I know a lot of people are having a lot of problems with that stage, and I've had problems in the past on Artemil. Again, if you have some of the more broken units out there, Hathor, it makes it so much easier. It's so easy with 2-turn sleep. This does not look promising. I think that Rook is dead. I mean, this is a pretty safe team. But the stage does have a lot of kill potential. These Inugamis just do a good amount of damage with armor break, team ups. The water ones are not as big as a threat as the fire ones because the fire ones have the chance to proc multiple hits. Oh shoot! Counterattack. I've 200 stages. I'm actually surprised they haven't done like a ToA hell mode. So basically, you know how scenario stages have, normal, hard, and hell modes. I'm surprised they haven't done that for ToA yet. I thought that'd be interesting. But how would you expand on ToA to make it harder than it is? I mean, you can't just bump up the stats more. One thing I think is, tone down the stats a little bit, but make monsters unstunnable. I think that puts ToA, because basically right now, ToA normal, you pretty much out-tank everything. You have the stats to handle ToA normal. ToA hard is pretty much about crowd control. But then, I mean, you needed something else if you're going to make... And you just don't want to just bump up stats, because bumping up stats just means... it doesn't make it harder. It just makes it longer and more tedious. But right now, if you can still crowd control everything, then bumping up stats doesn't make a difference. The other thing I think they could possibly do is make it where the monsters have runes on them, like basically, when I say runes, I pretty much mean they have violent on them. But I think that's just too much RNG, which would really piss people off. And probably piss me off too, so I don't want to see that. Another option they could probably do for ToA, besides that, is... see, I don't want to say don't allow dots to work, because that's just scary if that happens. I mean, I'm all for expanding rewards any way they can, any way they're willing to. But I'm just trying to think how you would. I'm not sure about adding more stages. Like I said, adding a normal hard hell. I think that's makes more sense. Just again have the same rewards. I don't mind the third set. Just I don't know about adding. It just it needs to be something different. You know. TOA hard. TOA hard. I don't think they. TOA hard. I think normally takes about like 6 to 8 hours. For speed runs. I think, right? Is it about like 6 hours for speed runs? I think that's what it is. I could be wrong about that. I've never actually watched the TOA speed runs. I know Reefy used to do it a long time ago when he was still playing the game. Oh, do any of these cleanse? I think the Garuda's cleanse, right? So yeah, I'm not an expert on TOA rushes because I don't have the right monsters for it, and or the runes, or um, they're actually caring about speed running it. But I'm guessing the biggest thing about it is I think most of them to do it well on auto is Rad. Uh, by the way, 10 legendary scrolls. I don't think they would offer. I mean, depending on how crazy it is, 10 legendaries is a lot of rewards. That's basically if you're talking in-game, comp versus prices. That's almost like $1,000 worth of rewards. So I don't think they would give rewards that high. And I don't think they should give rewards that high, even how crazy it is, because that's going to be top players only being able to finish if it's that hard, if the rewards are that lucrative. Um, again, the rewards for T-Way now I think are perfectly fine. Um, yeah, oh, it doesn't cleanse. Okay, that's fine. Then that one's dead. But it's I'm curious. I mean, because there are a lot of monsters we still haven't seen too much in TOA yet. I'm fearful for the day we see the Wind Panda as the boss of TOA hard. Gani Beretta. Water Homunculus I know is really popular for speedrunning TOA hard. The Water Homunculus is insanely good for it just because of the amount of dots it can put on. If you have, so basically, with the Water Homunculus plus Beretta plus some kind of stun, you already put like 8 dots. 4 plus 5. You put like 5, 6 dots out on one turn. Yeah, I think Helm makes sense. I don't, at least, I don't know if it's in Contour's plans or not. God knows they had plenty of time to do something along those lines if they wanted to. I'm trying to think, do I need Mav for this, actually? I'm thinking more about this stage. I think Mav's more important than Brienne. It's been a while. I mean, these are stages you do once a month. You curse over every time you do it, and then you completely forget it. Every 2 months, really, for this 90 rotations, and I hated this. I think the other thing is I could start bringing Tessarian into these stages a little bit more, because mine is built, and getting rid of the passives really do make a lot of these stages a lot easier. So if you actually use Tessarian, probably a smart thing to do. I just don't know why I don't. If I just, because I could just put the Oblivion on Leo and get my speed back, and then have the ability to keep stunning the rest of the team. So I could use my normal Spectra comp with Tessarian in there. It might be a viable strategy. I'm not sure. Part of me wishes I really skilled up Beretta with the Hall of Heroes sylphs that we had. I gave it to Shimite, and I'm enjoying Shimite in Arena. It's helping pretty good. I actually 6-starred it and pretty happy with it. So last one was the next Hall of Hero element should be. So this one that just passed was Shimite, so it's Wind. So the next one should be Light, I think. But that's still a month away. I mean, we just had Shimite. I guess it's been like 2 weeks. But yeah, the next one should be light. I think so. All of yours. Will they do Kodama? I highly doubt that. Yes, my Veramos is on Violent. Pretty much this team here, Vero's Violent, Shasun's Violent, Bella's Violent, and Brienne and Beretta are both on Despair. I can't actually be upset recently. The Hall of Heroes that Contours has given ever since they went to the new format has been pretty. If you want to send me a screenshot, yeah, you can do that. We can try and look at. Oh, we didn't get any stuns. Oh, that's not good. That's a lot of dots on Bella. So pretty much the strategy here is to let dots pretty much kill everything, and when one gets close to 30% life, focus down like crazy to make sure that one dies. Yeah, just send private message me. Oh yeah, you can send that. I don't really care. There. Oh wait, no, Bella's still alive. Okay, there goes Bella. Brian, he's he's good. I feel his usefulness has really dropped down. Um, since the Hall of Heroes isn't the way it used to be, and you only so that was basically his huge part beforehand, where you used to be able to use he. Oh, there goes Bella again. We need to make sure this one dies here before he has the ability to torrent. Oh, okay. This is not good. So I think we need to get Beretta back up first. I think Beretta is going to be a bigger deal than Bella. Because we need the dots. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to cycle through enough turns. But Brienne is really strong for, obviously, AoE. AoE attack rate plus the revive. Heal block is really crucial. Chasun has, innate ability to violent proc often. I don't. Yeah, we're dead. I hate this stage. Trying to remember. Maybe Mav is better than Brienne because we don't need Brienne. Brienne doesn't actually bring anything. It does bring the attack rate, but I think I just prefer just getting my cooldowns more. Chasun, transmog on her, it depends. Depends on how much you play, if you pay or not. Chasun is often really strong early on, mid game, and gets replaced later on if you pull something like Praha. That's generally what I've seen. Bye, Dave. If you and so that's kind of the difference on how much you use Chasun. I don't spend a lot, so I don't summon a lot, so I don't have a ton of options. Chasun does have my some of my best ones. Build Chloe, and you can do it pretty easily. That's probably true. I'm not sure. I'm one of the few people that just hate Chloe. I have a Chloe. I got her pretty late into the game, so I didn't need her early on, and mine's still 5-star. Oh my god, really? Holy crap. My Chloe's still 5-star, and I have no interest in building Chloe. I just hate Chloe. Nothing against her. Her kit's fine. She actually does it really well. it's just me personally. I just don't like Chloe. Uh, it's one of those. To me, it's just a unit that it's a stall unit. It does the protection. It does what it's supposed. She does exactly what she's supposed to do, and she does it really well. I just feel outside of that one skill, she brings very little to a fight, and I just don't like that. Uh, but yeah, mine's not built too well. It's on really crappy leftover runes. It's still 5-star, and it may work. I just don't. I'm pretty sure this one of my teams somewhere around this should be able to do it fine. I've done the stage. I want to say 7 or 8 times now, so I'm not worried about not being able to do it. Wow, I don't remember having this much of a problem with the stage. Am I not stunning enough? I really don't remember having this much. We're using HP leader too. I'm not sure if this is just bad luck or not paying attention. I know we have to kill the fire ones first, because the fire ones are the ones that have the crazy ability to... Wow, Vamos is not stunning a lot either. This is pretty bad luck when you get 4 units not stunned. And there it goes again. Oh no, I'm sure Chloe works, and I'm really starting to second guess myself right now with this team here. I'm not sure if it's just Veramos being really awful with the stuns, because my Veramos, between Veramos and Beretta, normally gets a little bit better stuns than this. So we'll see here again. Okay, there's only 2 stuns. I mean, that's still pretty low. Maybe I gotta provoke more than I did. Wow! No? Maybe a Spectre. I think I need Chasun there for... Because on the Leo stage, I need the heals. When we get to that Leo stage, we need that. We need we need the double heal to out tank all the torrent crap. But I'm wondering, maybe because the AoE slow is a really big part of how we do with the stuff. Okay, this time we got 3 stuns. I'm okay with 3 stuns. It may be okay to swap out Bella over Chasun. Basalt. I don't have a Basalt. I am probably 100 light dark scrolls into the game, still no Basalt. I feel you're right about the slow not being there. Without the slow and without using the speed leader is something I'm kind of not used to here. But now we go. This is the crowd control I'm used to having there. Everyone's stunned up and a provoke on the one that's not stunned. I think once we get one of these Inuyagamis killed, then we're in. There we go. Mav gets a stun. Basalt is awesome. That's what I've been told by everyone that has one. And pretty much everyone I see on stream that does ToaH still uses Basalt. So I agree that he's probably awesome. I just don't have one. And I'm at the point where if I pulled one, I'm not fully even sure I would build it anymore. I probably would still build it. But I feel like I'm not at the point where I need to build it anymore. I think now I'm going to focus down on the water ones, just because the water ones are going to tend to focus down on Beretta. And there's 3 of them. So I don't want that to focus down on killing Beretta. We're going to extend that armor break. Armor break on the fire one afterwards, so that's the next target. We want to try and stun here. Nope, no stun. think we need the speed buff. Alright, I think this stage is fine. Summons after done? Yeah, I will, but there's a good chance I'm not going to be able to finish this today. Just because, this is going to take a while. ToA, even if I got to ToA, even this stage alone might take an hour, just because it's a lot of RNG on this stage. And even after that, it's going to probably take a few hours just to get through, maybe not a few hours, but probably an hour or two just to get to 100. So, if we happen to finish, no, we can't do that because the counterattack will kill him. I think we need to cleanse, so that armor break's gone and at least Beretta has a chance of living. Well, I'm okay with that with the stun. Nice. So yeah, if I am able to finish it on time, yeah, I will summon. If not, I think I'm gonna do my summoning stones today anyway because new rotation's out and I want Velajoy. I know it's not the sexiest Nat 5 out there that people summon for. You know, most of the people are summoning for the Water Fairy King or for Sierra, Tiana. I'm after Velajoy. That's kind of my top wanted Nat 5 right about now. Just because I don't have a strong immunity one. Ursa would be fine too. Velajoy's fine, either one. I feel I need that for... I need that strong... strong immunity Nat 5 to advance in RTA. For anyone who doesn't know, I've been back and forth on RTA for a long time. You know, I was at that borderline C3 G1 range. I hit G1 for, you know, about an hour or so. But now, what was it, on Saturday night, I guess, I did a... No, come on, really? What kind of bull is that? Private message it to me then, if you can. Is there a way to do private messages on here? I'm pretty sure there has to be a way to do private messages on YouTube. I'm not an expert on YouTube messaging. If there's a way to do it, you'll find a way. I'm just so mad about that. It's basically, if I don't get a good first turn stun, I get screwed. Afterwards I can crowd control everything afterwards pretty well once I get a good first turn stun. Then I can manipulate who attacks what. Or just mitigate the damage somehow. Did I take a rune off Beretta? Because I don't remember my Beretta being this squishy. Yeah. I am on global server. And, oh, this... I don't remember the stage being this damn hard. Alright, we gotta bring Spectre out, I think. Do I need Bella? Is Bella doing anything here? Fine. Maybe Mav's not... Maybe Brienne was right. And we just gotta get a little bit lucky how we did that. Because we had no problems doing it the first time with Brienne, and that's... The attack break is really strong. Do I know about Bitcoin? Yes, I'm familiar with Bitcoins. I know they're worth a crap load of money, and they're worth a lot more than they were when we first started using, or when first started coming out. I know it appreciated to like $3,000 a Bitcoin or something like that. Spectre's awesome. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe Bella's not. Okay, let me go look, see if I can find it. Um, but yeah, with Bitcoins there, I don't know. Um, I don't fully understand what Bitcoins are. That's the thing about it with me. I just know that they are. Someone just pulled it. That's pretty common. I think the rotation just switched over about 20 minutes ago. So anyone who doing summoning, wow, summoning stones. Um, it's in the new rotation, so it's not unusual to see one of the three nat fives eventually get pulled. I feel I don't remember ToA being this bad or this hard. I mean, maybe it's just like my memory is really faded on how bad the stage was. But holy crap, those these okay, triple despair stun. I can't really say my luck's bad when you get triple despair stuns. But holy crap. Spectre, maybe. It may. See, the thing is, Spectre loses a lot of his usefulness when you don't have attack break on him. Without defense break. And Bella's generally the defense break I bring with Spectra. And without that, the second skill nuke doesn't hit, anything crazy. We need to kill this one here. And I know this looks bad right now, but I actually do feel we have this kind of under control now. It may take a little bit while for the revives to kick in to get everyone back up, but we're actually in a bit safer than we want to. Arya, Arya's been switched to an attack build, um, and a pretty bad one. Um, it's probably going to get changed during free rune removal, but Arya's runes are all over the place now. See, I tried an attack Arya, and it's again fun, decent damage, but this was before she got the buff, and it made her completely useless as it is now. But uh, it was, I tend to try and build things a little bit awkward sometimes, especially for units I don't tend to use. I tend to just throw in the idea, if I'm not using you, I'm just going to build you on some kind of attack crit damage attack build. Uh, and that's where Arya is right now. Not exactly the smartest place to put Arya, and I want to switch it off of that, just because now I think Arya is actually in a pretty good spot. I think all the succubuses are actually really strong right about now. Should I revise Beretta there? Just because the standard build for Arya, I think, is really good right now. I think either Despair, or I think even really Violent. Violent Arya really interests me right now. Because that first skill, I think the problem with my Arya is not max skilled. If you have Arya max skilled, her first skill is insane. By insane, I mean just completely broken. 80% chance to sleep plus gaining 50% attack bar is really, and for a default attack is really strong. So you can put someone to sleep, you crowd control, you get your attack bar back up again, and if you're relatively fast, you can do it again. And if you have it on violent, just doing it over and over again, seems pretty scary to me. Do we need to heal? And no. I think we want to kill Garudas first, because Garudas have the speed buff. we can go for the attack bar pushback there, but I think it's just safer to go, well, not safer, quicker to do more dots and speed this up. Alright, you said you sent me a private... I don't see the private message out there, so let's check Gmail. Maybe it goes to the Gmail. Yeah, I don't see the message anywhere. Need to keep the healing up. The reason I bring Bella into this fight is because the attack bar boost with the heal is pretty strong against Leo. It gives you a little bit more attack manipulation. You get to steal turns a little bit. That's why Bella is pretty helpful. Spectra brings that same element into there, except it does it without the heal. But the whole stealing turns. Okay. I will look there. My page. Oh, Reddit disappeared. How fun. I take my eyes off for 1 minute, and we lose it. And we don't take away the attack, the defense break. So Brett is going to be dead again. Yep. Fun. Really, I don't remember. I really don't remember ToaH hard doing this much damage. I'm sure they haven't changed anything to ToaH. It's just my memory, but holy crap! I mean, it's like 25k killing Beretta back-to-back turns. Unless I took a rune off Beretta, and like by taking a rune off, I mean like any defense whatsoever on him, because this just looks bad. We're gonna have to wait till a couple of these Griffins are dead before we bring Beretta back to life, because it just doesn't look like it's working. Someone remind me if I die to check to make sure that Beretta actually has all of Beretta's runes on him, because I really don't think it should be this squishy. And it's possible I took a rune off. I don't know why I would take a rune off Beretta, but obviously all the despair runes are there because he's still doing the despair stun. And this is actually going a lot longer without Beretta out here because there are no dots coming out. Okay, we can bring Beretta back to life now, hopefully, and he'll stay alive. Now, like I said, I was back and forth if I wanted to give Beretta the skill ups from the Hall of Heroes or not. Like I said, I gave it to Shimate, and I'm not upset about it. Shimate is actually doing a crap load of damage, and I think Shimate was really, to me, very underrated. I didn't have one before the Hall of Heroes, and didn't really think it was one of the units I kind of wanted. I just needed a speed leader, and so I built it, used it as a speed leader. And at first, I was using Shimate with no runes, and I was like, hey, it's doing decent damage. Let me actually put some, I used it at 5-star with okay runes. I was like, it's hitting for like 12k or something like that. I was like, that's pretty good for 5-star unit with bad runes. So I actually decided to give it not premium runes, but decent runes. And now Shimate's hitting for like 20,000 without defense break, and that's a nice way to soften things up for when you bring it with a speed leader as with a single illusion, because it can weaken out, or the AoE even does like 4 or 5k, I think, maybe even more than that. And then that's enough to soften up stuff where you need to outspeed with Lucian. Um, because the other problem is when you bring that team, you take away one. That's fine. One stun is bad. Okay, we've got 2 stuns. That's still pretty bad. That just 2 stuns, but we got the attack breaks. That's not good. Push Leo back. I really think we need Mav. No one has attack bar to really use. Yes. If you don't have a Sierra, Chiwu, Fei, yes. Obviously, if I had one of those, I would use those over. Yeah, I'm starting to remember why Bella's so bad here. All these ragdolls are focusing completely down on Bella, and I guess I forget that happens, which makes complete sense because they're dark and Bella's light. At least we have the full attack bar there, so we can get an Amuse off. So I think we do need Mav because I think the attack cooldown on Beretta is huge to get more dots out. I can't win this. Give me some. Oh, you actually you're probably right. But let's see. There's you know, there is going to be some RNG in it. But right now it looks like we're in pretty bad shape because I think all these ragdolls are going to kind of hit torrent range all at once. And pretty much, if they all torrent, we can't win if they all in torrent range. For those that don't know, pretty much when when both the ragdolls and Leo and I want to say one of the other ones, when they're under 30% life, torrent ignores defense. We're in a little bit of trouble here. I'm not gonna lie here. I think that one's dead. Basically, we need to stall out up until Beretta gets another set of dots off. That may be able to, if Beretta's able to pull off this. No stun. Damn, that was pretty close. Let's try it with Mav here. I understand the route I take with this team here pretty much just really goes really close to that borderline of winning it. I'm almost sure a team like this works. Oh, duh! Thank you. Thank you for checking. I'm pretty sure the runes are there now. I feel this is right. But yes, thank you for reminding me about checking Beretta's runes. You're right. But I like this. I think this team here should be fine. I've wasted too much energy on this team, on this stage already. But I think Beretta's runes are fine. And I think right now, without bringing a light unit there, they're not all going to focus down on on Bell at the start, so it's going to be spread out. Mav has a self-heal, self-cleanse. We have the ability to reduce the cooldowns on both Beretta and Brienne. So I feel this team might be a little bit better. But ToA hard is still a tedious thing. Yep, Beretta got all his runes, right? Beretta's a him, right? I'm pretty sure it's a feminine him, but I'm pretty sure it's a male. Right? I mean, he has awkward hair, little dark skin, but I think it's a male. That's not a bad option when you say it like that. You have if you did the Hall of Heroes, you have a Shimate if you want to build him. He's got a skirt. Wind Barbarian King is a pretty good single target damage dealer. I find it more as a... If you're going to build the Wind Barbarian King, he's fine. I'm not assuming, Jen. I'm fairly confident Beretta is a male. Beretta, Summoner... Put it this way. This is Summoner's work. If Beretta was female, boobs would be showing. And there's no boobs there. Therefore, it's, you know, a Korean game. Any female characters, as sexual, non-sexual as they try and make them out to be, always show boobs. Beretta's not showing boobs, therefore not female. I think that's safe to say, right? Plus, I mean, it's on a unit where it's showing off the shirt too. I mean, he has half his shirt off. If they're gonna go that far on a female unit, boobs are gonna be showing, guaranteed. Did I miss the revive? So I am like 99.9% certain that Beretta's male. Male with yellow eyes, but male. Plus he's holding a giant staff, like right through his pants. If that doesn't show, you know, male chauvinistic pig, what else does? And that goes for all the Sylph, by the way. And they did a I want to say there's a Sylph transmog too, right? So if it was a Sylph transmog and there's even question about being female, the transmog would have been insanely. Oh my gosh, we lost Beretta again. Oh, damn it. You know, Sylph transmog would have been Bikini Sylph, or Bikini Sylph, or, you know, Schoolgirl Sylph, or whatever else that they put along those lines. Any of the transmog female units out there, they've all done, how do you put, sexy poses, something like that, you know. It's, you know, Contours knows what they're doing with their transmog, with their... I keep forgetting to refresh because I forget Beretta's Brienne's skills on a long cooldown. But I don't. We hopefully don't need to use the revive too quickly. We pulled Sekhmet a few days ago. So okay, first is what range of arena are you? That's really depending on what it is. Sekhmet is really good for countering Tiana teams. That's generally where her biggest asset is. So for that to work, you need segment to be really fast. So I put mine on despair. 220 speed despair, speed HP. You can go swift to go to try and cut things first because you want it basically to reset. You're not most likely you're not going to have rune speed Bernard's or um, yeah, Bernard's. That's really what. So you're still going to get loosened, um, but if you put it on high HP, then it's a little bit easier to since it's a fire unit to tank that out for a bit. It also has an HP leader. Does triple revenge on Verd work on AD? Okay, so basically we'll go back with Sekhmet right now. Oh my gosh, we are going. Yeah, it's probably going to be fine. But Sekhmet, you probably again, if you're a fighter 3 level, then I think you're perfectly fine. Just going despair. Like 200, if you get towards 200 speed on despair, that's great. If not, Swift is fine too. Swift or despair. I think both of them have merits of what good it is. 259 is pretty fast on Orion, by the way. Mine's only like 260, 265 on Swift. And I use Orion pretty heavily, so don't feel bad about not. I mean, my Bernard's fast though, but my is that my second fastest set of runes? Maybe it's my third set. I can't remember. Megan might be a little bit faster, and that's probably going to change really soon. It's going to change because I am possibly going to be farming fight runes, and I want to put my Megan on fight will. But I got to be able to keep the speed. I know, so that may cost a lot of time farming fight runes. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. Violent segment. Violence okay. I don't see a need to really go violent on there. With segment, it's not like any of the skills are I mean, they're really good skills. It's really good. I use my segment a lot in RTA. Just because for me, none of the skills on even max skilled are not on low enough cooldowns to justify being on violent over something like despair. Despair Revenge Verd. That's kind of odd. But if I mean, Verd can be anything. Despair, it's gonna be single target. Revenge obviously makes sense for Verd because when you get the attack bar back, I guess if it's really tanky, it makes sense because some people try and take him down really quickly, and you know if he gets 2 or 3 procs off Revenge. Despair, I just don't see the need of it though. But sometimes it's just about what runes you have. If maybe his despair runes are good. Yeah, 4-turn cooldown. So that generally when you want something on violent is because you need to get to to a big skill quicker. That's or you want to be able to chain into a big skill. Basically, you get a segment if you on turn 2 you already use skill 1, skill 3, and skill 2. Then you violent, and if you violent twice into skill 1, it's not really helping. Despair is nice because he has the AoE. Mine's on Despair Nemesis. Despair Revenge is an okay for a segment as well because he has the attack rate on skill 1. That's kind of useful. Like I said, mine's on Nemesis. It works for me. It's fast enough. It's about 230 speed. It's not super fast, but pretty good. Despair Revenge, Despair Nemesis, I think are both viable. I just had extra I've had Nemesis runes that I just didn't have a home for. So mine went Nemesis. I had a few good Nemesis runes that I just wanted to put a home on, and Sekhmet got it. Alright, here we go. I think we have all our skills up. We are pretty much full health. I think we'll be full health when the stage starts. Juno's fun. So, okay, let's just pay attention. Sorry if I don't pay attention to chat right about now because I want to win. I've completely sacrificed accuracy on my Juno too, so don't feel completely bad about that. If you wanted, oh, that's nice. 4 attack debuffs. I think we have this one now. I feel fairly confident on this. We're gonna push the Leo back. Force this one to hit Mav. Not really sure why that one. Try and stun here. So the one problem I see right here with this team here is we have no attack, or we have no defense break, so we're not going to do good amount of damage with anything. So it's just going to be dots killing them. It's not. That's not really a bad thing, is it? Try and stun. Try and glance. I don't know how much it is. We'll take a look at the stats afterwards. I have no problems. I have no problem with the reset. I think it's probably like 45% accuracy, somewhere around that line. Not even, maybe even less than that. I have absolutely no problems putting because you can. I believe you can still strip the will rune off glancing. Did that change? I can't remember if that changed. I know before that used to be true. And with Sekhmet, you can even use it perfectly fine to reset water units. I bring it in all the time to reset Theomars, and it generally has, oh no, Theomars on will has absolutely no problem stripping that, so. Velojoules, sometimes you have a little bit, but that's because Velojoules generally have high resistance. I haven't been paying attention. Does Beretta have the dots up again? Okay, this does feel a lot better. I think this is the team I've used because this ran very smooth. That one's dead. We need to revive. Maybe I shouldn't count this as a win yet. There's obviously a lot that can go wrong. Nice stun. Perfect time for Fallen Blossoms. We want to stun here, hopefully. Nope. They are really trying to kill Beretta now. It's almost like they know what they need to kill. Nice double stun right there. Beretta has it off. Crap. Basically, right now, Beretta has skill 3 up, so I didn't want to use the wings of wind up. Hopefully stun. Oh, okay, there goes Beretta. So maybe it was not a good idea to try and save a skill. That Leo's gonna get a turn. That Leo's dead. Let's focus on this ragdoll here. Alright, I think this one is dead. But glancing on here, hopefully. Stun? We don't need to put attack rate yet since it's stunned already. Alright. I think this one is now dead. Okay, it's not dead. Alright, that went fairly smoothly. So, alright, let me show what my Sekhmet is. I don't remember. again, my segment's on good runes. I'm not, this is not something that's easy to accomplish on. This is 220 speed on Despair Revenge, 45% accuracy. Resistance is okay. Crit rate is not needed to get that high, but it just happens to get there. This rune here is really tanky. Has some crit rate, but the rest of it was really tanky. Has some accuracy here. Here, we need to grind that HP on here, but again, it was the speed that I was looking for. The crit rate was just a happy coincidence on this. This one here, no speed out here. Oh, some speed out there. Again, high defense. This Nemesis rune, 20 speed. Nothing else. Just 20 speed. Some resistance, but not really. This one here, 19 speed. Nothing. I mean, some accuracy, some resistance, but really nothing. But it's an HP rune with 19 speed, so. And this is a really, really good rune. This is, basically 31, 15 speed, 31 HP. Again, crit rate, happy bonus. Here's the stats again. Again, the attack is not necessary. The crit rate's not necessary. Resistance is nice. Also, if you want this, will is also a good offset for. Oh my god, that stage took me almost a full hour. Oh well. Now you get to see the nice, boring part of ToaH here. We don't need him. Juno's runes. Okay, yeah, we can do Juno's runes too. Juno again. My Juno is an attack Juno. It's not something I highly recommend people to do. The reason I have the luxury of doing it is because I have a Triton as well. So I don't need to have two fast strippers. So again, even on an attacker, you need to get decent speed. I would like to get about another 12, 13 speed. I'd like to be at 180 speed. Hi, baby. What are you eating? Again, crit rate, crit damage. Mine's attack, crit damage, attack. Broken set. It's on Nemesis energy again. It was just because there's some Nemesis runes I need to use. 22 crit rate rune kind of set the tone for it. This is 24 speed, so kind of wanted to use those runes. Energy, no reason to watch 16 crit rate on a crit damage rune with speed. Here 19 crit rate energy rune. So these are nice runes, but they're like energy runes. Where the hell was I going to use energy runes? So I found that. This is a really nice rune, 22 speed, 20 attack on a revenge rune. So this could probably be used somewhere else, but and this one here, attack crit damage, no speed on here, so there's a little bit more. Again, the reason I went this way is so this skill here. Oh, I didn't max. Maybe I should max skill mine. I care about the damage on him. I didn't realize I didn't max. I know I maxed this out. And I am using my Juno pretty often. So yeah, I'm going to double mon this up right now. Because that's 25% damage. That's a pretty good amount. The reason I want with the attack is because this skill here, you gain 15% for each time you land a crit. It attacks 3 times. So if you get high crit rate, you get 45% of your attack bar back. That's pretty good. Ideally, Revenge is a good offset for this as well. I just didn't have a good slot to Revenge rune to use. Actually, let me just make sure that's still the case. Wait, I saw a white rune. That triggers me. Because I think that's why we went with that, and I think I wanted to complete that revenge. At first, I put speed on slot 2, but then I just wasn't doing enough damage. But this has 15% crit rate, so that's kind of hard to replace. Again, I had this speed rune here, or I think this one is what I was using. 15 crit rate with the speed, but then with the speed, the crits weren't doing enough damage. So I had it at like 200 speed and not doing enough damage, so that's why I went off of that. But, so my mindset was, if I'm going high crit rate, I want to do damage. So I want crit damage on 4. If you're going crit damage on 4, and you want your Juno to do some damage, What other way is there to do it than just going attack, attack? So that's how the idea of the damage Juno came out. Again, there are some defensive subs on there. This hurts to do it for skill 1, but I think it's worth it. Juno's, I mean, at least it's a nat 5 that we're throwing it on. So that's fine. It's too late now to even think about it. It's a nat 5. Again, it's not your typical damage dealer one, but I do tend to use her in RTA a little bit for that damage, so I'm perfectly fine with that. This was Sparta that I built up during double XP today. So we have lots of 3-star Rainbow Mons I need to level up, so I figure this was a good way to do it today. Plus, I don't really have anything left to 6-star at the moment. I 6-starred a lot of crap recently. And, well, I don't know. Okay, so we are back to ToA. Hard. You get to see the nice, fun way I get to handle the next 6 stages, unless I find a stage we can auto. I'm pretty sure I can't auto this stage because the Monkey Kings, if you don't handle them properly, they will put invincibility up and immunity. So we have to handle it the old-fashioned way of manual. Maybe if my ToA auto team was a little bit better, it's possible. I just don't trust it enough. So you get to see the fun things of dotting things to death. As I've said many times before, anyone who can't clear ToA hard and has either the water or dark towers, you can clear most of these trash stages so far. You need help doing the Fire Rift Beast, getting A+, and so I feel for the Fire Rift. I have Fire Rift is the only one I made a video on. I meant to do a video on all the Elemental Rifts. I just haven't gotten there yet. So Theo, Bastet, Front, Alicia, Mav, Annabelle, Zhao Lin. Okay. First problem I see here is you don't have. Okay, you have Bastet as an attack buffer. I'm trying to think. Okay, Annabelle has. Okay, let's see. 1, 2. You have 2 AoEs only. Annabelle and Alicia. Those are the only 2 AoE units on this team, right? Theo single target. Matt, do you have a 3rd AoE unit? That's kind of what I would go towards instead. If you have any water, fire, light, dark AoE unit, I prefer triple AoE over Mav. Just because you want to always have the AoEs up for. I find having 2 units on AoE is generally not enough. Even something with Alicia that's a double AoE, not enough to keep the ads off unless they're ruined really well. And so if you have something like Julie, I think Julie works better than if you have like a Julie. Is it always up? So you never die to the ads? If you're not dying to the ads, then the other thing I would recommend is see, the other problem I see here is you have 2 units that are not doing. You have 2.5 units that are not doing good damage, or really 3 units that are not doing good damage. Annabelle's damage, I'm gonna say, is on the. Sorry, I forgot. Annabelle is 308. Oh, yeah, that's double AoE. So Annabelle's damage is pretty low for a nuker. Bastet's damage is pretty low as well. Again, Annabelle's fine because Annabelle's your healer. Because I generally use Colleen for that healer attack buff, and you're bringing um, Bastet and Annabelle for that kind of role. So you kind of use, because to get higher ranks, it's all about doing damage. So you need to find a way to condense those support skills into one. That's why I put the heal and attack buff in one unit, and Colleen or Chasun. Either one works. I just prefer Colleen because it's 3-turn. Attack buff. Artemio is blocking you in ToA hard. So I don't have a real, like, for the people, for ToA hard 80 Artemio, I don't have a really good solution to it unless you have Hathor or Dark Sylph. That's what I used, and I understand it's not really helpful for most people out there. I will go back and try and theorycraft a little bit to see how to do it. I know in the past, I think Artemio was 70 as the highest beforehand. So this is the highest it's been, I think. I don't think they've done, I don't think he's been on 90 yet since he had the buff. And it's a little bit harder between 70 and 80. Just the damage output from them is just a little bit crazier. I was watching another streamer do it early, or another streamer was doing ToA hard 80 and just was doing it non-stop for about 2 hours and got frustrated with it. That was right before the stream started. I was watching it, and I just realized, thinking about how I would probably handle if I didn't have my Dark Self would have been along the lines of maybe Tessarian. If you have a Violent Revenge Tessarian that's really tanky, and then you're just able to put the Oblivion out there on the monkeys out there. You can come to 5002. We'll take a look. You can bomb it. Yeah, I think bombing it will work too, but I don't think a lot of people have bomb teams. If you don't have a Sierra, you don't really have a very successful bomb team, I don't think. Oh wait, I should not have used that. Oh wait, no, DMRs they haven't procced the indoor, have they? Okay, so that's fine. I will go back. I know enough people are having problems with that stage that we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to revisit to try and help people out with it. It's just a real pain. It's just the counterattacks are so hard. You can't reliably keep everything stunned. Oh my god, really? Water Monkey? Really, Water Monkey? I think we need to stun it. More important than dots. Really? We can't let him get his third skill. This Water Monkey's a god. Oh, we're dead. He resisted everything. Everything. I'm on global, yes. My chat different than what I'm seeing. Yeah, my chat has both YouTube and Twitch on there, so you possibly seeing both of them together. And I am so screwed right now. Well, Brett is gonna be dead. So can we still win this? Oh yeah, well, the problem is we still have that monkey there. Oh my god. 34k, 195 speed, 1.1. That's pretty good for a Sekhmet. Okay. This is very, very important that we continue to get these stuns off now. Got a little bit lucky that Spectra's still alive. Really? Oh, okay, it's already provoked. I didn't have to provoke it again, but oh well. But I've been saying with Artemio right now, um, don't worry about it. You know, it's you have to try it out. Segment's accuracy, I think, at 45% is generally pretty good. Most people, I think, especially lower levels, you know, that's not going to work in G3 range. But lower than that, I feel a lot of times resistance is not heavily used. So, you know, a lot of people, I mean, a lot of people are not going to have 100% resistance out there. You know, Chasun's out there, maybe Renas will. Um, that's about it. So against most units, you'll be fine. This monkey here really does not want to be stunned. So it's really important that we keep these monkeys stunned, just because they have the ability to put immunity on afterwards, and that really hurts. So I'll show the fire with what I used before. Again, I use triple AoE, Colleen, Theo, and the Water Anubis. Water Anubis is not that important on there. I use it for branding. He also does a crap load of damage. I did not see. I couldn't find that message out there. I was searching for it a little bit. I'm not looking that hard for it right now because I'm streaming right now. It's kind of hard for me to multitask a couple of things. Don't put Colleen frontline. Put Colleen in the back, unless it's a highly it's a raid build Colleen that's meant to frontline. I don't think that's generally how most people build their Colleens unless you're high end. And if you are, then yeah, then you can continue to use your Colleen there. Mine, I think, is a backline Colleen. I don't remember. It's tanky. It has some defense on there, but not enough to frontline. I gotta take a look at what my team is for Fire Rift. So we'll do one Fire Rift team out there. Mine generally hits between S and triple S. On average, I think double S is kind of where I would fit at. So yeah, triple AoE. Nothing crazy out here. Water Monkey King helps a lot because it brings that 33% attack leader. I understand most people don't have a good attack leader, that AoE out there, but you know, use what you have. I mean, if you're trying to, the most important thing is being able to kill the boss. Oh. So if it's just maybe, really, are you all gonna really not use your right skill now? Okay. The important thing is to kill the boss. However you have to do it. That's what it's about. After that, then you worry about pushing it up. Upgrading slot 2, 4, 6 runes to plus 15, very important. Then the other thing that's important is if you can, you know, slot 1, 3, 5. You know, they'll help with survivability. They'll help with a little bit of damage. It's not huge. Just so you know, here Malaka, the bomb, does absolutely nothing. I just brought it because there's a water AoE unit that I can rely on to kill everything. That had fairly decent runes on him. I was using Juno here for a bit. I was using Daphnis. I tried Okeanos. I tried a lot of things out there, and just Malaka works well, especially because Malaka is built on triple attack, so I'm not even depending on the crit, so I don't have to worry about him not critting. If he does crit, happy bonus for more damage, but since I'm not depending on him to crit, you know, his damage is pretty consistent throughout hand. Again, the bomb does absolutely nothing. It's a wasted turn, so it's kind of a bad thing to bring out there, but overall, he's fine. Julie's awesome for here. Julie's first skill does good damage. Second skill is on a relatively low cooldown. Third skill is a 4-turn AoE, I think. Is it a 4-turn AoE? So it's decent. And Mav, again, I find if you bring a third AoE unit, you could bring a third. If you could bring a third damage deal instead of Mav, because Mav himself is not bringing damage, and that's what's causing your numbers to be low. If you could just bring another AoE unit instead of having Mav, Mav keeps having all your skills up more often so that the other units are doing more damage, but him himself, unless he's on an attack build, is not adding any damage. Again, I've said Mav. I've highly recommended Mav for people for it, but if you're trying to get towards that double S range and that or consistent S range, you need to have consistent damage all around. So, and the other thing you need is reliable armor breaks. That's why I brought Malaka in there. He has... Okay. This was a bad... That normally doesn't happen there. That was a bad run there. But that's also why I run Theo up front, because he can take that little bit of extra damage when things go wrong. It buys you another turn to just finish it out. It's not the best way to do it, but... Oh, Daphnis was part of my team that had triple S. Those are things you just tend to look for building a team. But for all the rest, once you're able to clear the boss, you're at that point looking to up your damage. And just pretty much the best way to do it is to bring... The best way to really increase your damage is to bring your support units that are able to do the damage as well. So what... oh my gosh, we didn't land slow on 3 units. Let me just think. Do any of these units here cleanse? I can't remember what the Light Undyne does. It's possible the Light Undyne cleanses. So, alright, it's done. What is it? Thrain's AoE is random, so you can't depend on it to hit the unit you always want it to. We got a little bit lucky there that it did. We probably should have decreased the attack bar of the Succubus there. But I am gonna, since I don't know what the Light Undyne does, I'm not gonna let it get a turn. That's generally the plan when I don't know what it does. I just, with this team here, get rid of those first unless I know the other unit's a bigger threat. You always want to focus on whatever you think the biggest threat is. And for me, since I don't know what the threat is, I just assume the Light Undyne is a threat right now. The Succubuses I know are pretty annoying if you're building a normal tank team because they have heal block, and if you depending on heals, 3-turn heal block is a pain in the butt, or 2-turn heal block I think actually. So right now, like I said, this whole concept right now is to not let the Light Undyne move. Or move, but not get a real turn off. So let's see. How much time do we have here? We have about an hour before the end of the stream. I'm not sure if, like I said, I can get to maybe ToA 100, but I don't think I can finish it that quickly. Because ToA, the boss itself, probably takes about 20 minutes. And that's if you're running well. And that's, if I was able to kill it first try, and I'm not positive I can do that at this point. Because I don't really remember what the boss does. And my front door is open. You all can see that my front door is open now. I really need to start playing on my tablet more when I stream. Alright, no problem. Have a good night. I'll look for your message afterwards, and I'll try and help you out. Again, I'm sorry I didn't see it beforehand, but I'll definitely try and look for it afterwards. If not, just leave a comment on this video or any of the videos, and just comment then. I'll look at it afterwards. Yeah, actually, that's probably an easier way to do it. Just pick a video, make a comment on there, and I'll definitely see if you leave a comment. Again, I won't be able to get it now, but I'll find a way to contact you and help you out. This team just works so well for ToA Hard. I mean, it's so boring. There's not much to say about it anymore. When I first found out about how this worked, I couldn't believe how good it worked. And because when I first got this, I wasn't able to clear. I was like stuck on like TOA like 40 something. I was like, oh, I'm never. You know, this was a while back when I first started doing TOA. I was like, oh, I'm never gonna be able to clear TOA hard. Then one of my friends just said, "You have Gildong. Why are you not using him?" I'm like, the water towers. He sucks. What was my TOA 80 team? Um, Again, I understand this is not going to help many people. I have a Dark Sylph, Axurel. Axurel puts on 2-turn AoE sleep. So what I use is the Dark Sylph, Axurel, Colleen, Spectra, Mav, Bella. So the concept was you put sleep on the other four units, 2-turn sleep. Colleen attack breaks, Artemil. Bella defense breaks Artemil. And then Spectra pretty much makes sure that it does good damage with skill 2, and Spectra would also push the attack bar back so that people are not moving. Mav puts the cooldowns up so you can just cycle through this over and over again. I had to manual it. I think that team could have actually put it on auto, but I was just a little bit afraid of things not working right. I think if you just put auto and you hit what is it? If I just focused on Artemil, that team probably could have autoed the team just because there was nothing that could go wrong. Pretty much attack break, defense break. Sorry, attack break, defense break, heal block, and provoke on Artemil. And with the other 4 units completely sleep 100% of the time, I don't see what could go wrong. But you know, and we had double healing between Colleen, Bella, and Mav actually, since he's actually taking all the damage. Really? Okay, we can't let them get Snowstorm off. So basically now, with this stage here, we want to kill Virads. Theo, Armana, yeah, so you have, again, it depends on how Armana is built, if it's for defense or not, or for damage. But it does bring branding with that team at least, so that helps for that team there. Again, I don't know how, I know some people build the, Anubis, not Anubis. Yeah, Anubis. Oh, crap. See, you distracted me. I missed the, whatever the dots are called. But yeah, like I was saying, before, just, it helped me clear TOA stages, and then building Mav helped me clear, pretty much all the boss stages on TOA. So it really, Gildong was a really big step towards me to, at least my first clear of TOA, and it was so helpful. And rune requirements on him is so bad. Or not bad. I don't know. I mean, Almeida has a lot of different uses. A lot of people use him for raids. I think he's really good for... like, people use him on Guild Wars, too. Oh, crap. I gotta do my Guild Wars. So, yeah. Well, after this, we'll do my Guild Wars, and then we'll continue with TOA afterwards. But, I forget how much time's left in the war. It's probably about another 2 hours left, but if I don't do it now, I will forget. Because after the stream, I have to go out to dinner with my family. It's, happy Father's Day to happy belated Father's Day to everyone out there, by the way. I'm taking my dad out for dinner. I was busy yesterday. I had to work, so wasn't able to take them out for Father's Day yesterday, so we're doing it today. Uh, so I will get very distracted. I won't be able to do my war. 93 was the Leo stage. Yes, that was a pain. It took me probably like 6 or 7 tries to do the Leo stage just because I had to remember what team I used. Once I remember what team I used, it worked out pretty well. It was Vero, Beretta, Mav, Chasoon, Brienne. So that worked out. Once that happened, we cleared it. But it took me like 5 or 6, maybe even more than that, because we kept on getting killed. Not even by the Leo stages, on the trash stages beforehand. Alright, let's find out who we're fighting today. So last week, the Guild Rush, anyone who tuned into our video, to saw my Guild Rush out there beforehand, just so you know where we finished, the battle record, oh no, it's right here. We finished ranked 8 last week. That's pretty good. That's our new best record here. Top 8. We finished top 10 twice, I believe, beforehand, but rank 8 is our highest ranking out there. We had 2 defense wins right at the end, which is pretty nice. And we actually won all our swords. So we pretty much did everything that we possibly could, except for actually getting a better defense. Top 8 is a pretty good accomplishment, and I'm really happy about that. Lightning. Oh, okay. This is a guild that actually gets a lot of lightning, it seems. That's a good amount of lightning there. Or at least high-leveled lightning, too. Alright, fine. Let's kill this. So, I tend to just use this, right? I don't probably even need to use Galleon here, but... So, let's think about this. Will he bomb and kill everything? Yeah, I don't like that. So basically what happens here is Tiana goes, Lively goes, puts bomb, Sierra detonates them all. Oh, that is gross. We kill Sierra there, but then Lively's bomb will actually kill us afterwards. Even without attack buff though, would it kill us? Curious. I don't want to find out. I do want to find out, but I don't. Alright, we'll just do that. Actually, no, I'm kind of bored of watching... of blowing... Oh no, I need to test against Rakans. I need to find out more on that. How do we handle... this gross team? Let's bring out Damage Juno. Is this where we bring out... No, this is not the team to bring out Damage Juno to. Right? It's not. Because Theo is going to be a pain. We're not going to... And that's the one we need to kill. The shield's going to be annoying. I do this and I'm going to lose Bethany. No. We can't die. We can't let Bethany kill us again. Fine, we'll be boring with this team. No, not against this team. Oh, but thanks for reminding me. I will bring him out for a fight here. He was my newest 6-star and I completely forgot about him. I haven't touched him since then. Oh my god, they have shield runes. One shot to Hodam. They have will runes. Oh, I want to kill Rakan here. But Sierra's the threat. We could probably get rid of Rakan right there. But It's so strange not to see Tessarian, yes. Tessarian's out there just to deal with all the crappy passives that are out there. I think Orion's dead, right? Let's just poke him anyway, because I don't need to get, what's that thing called? Uh, collapsed on. Yeah, we can just do this. I don't think we need to wait for attack buff. We have the speed buff. Should be good enough. Yep. Rakans are kind of scary, but not completely scary. Oh, crap. Is this Theo gonna really do this again? Wow, that horde arm is slow. Alright, no more shields. Oh my god, really? God damn it! Oh, fine, we have to do this the old-fashioned way of just tanking him out? Oh, this is gonna be really annoying. Oh my god, we're gonna lose. Don't die. That's really close. This Wadam was really slow, which kind of threw me off. And this Theo deciding to go nuts. Put the triple violent proc. We put glancing on it and still. Yeah, that time you don't violent proc, right? I don't know if we can kill Nair. Oh, that triple violent proc was just really bull. Alright, fine. That's fine. Let's find something where we can bring Ramahan out. So basically, Ramahan, we don't need no defense breaks, no strippers, and that's possible over there. And basically nothing that's going to destroy us first turn. We'll have to try one of these lower towers, maybe. All too scary for. That's immunity. Yeah, you can't have immunity either for that. Oh wow, that's kind of a lot of limitations. That's just gonna destroy us too quickly. Ramahan versus Ace Wing. I don't see anything where we can mess around with Ramahan too much. Let's think about this bottom one here. You see it too much. That's still too strong to. All right, here. Against this, if we keep our defense buff up, we might be okay. So if we have defense buff up all the time, Theo's still gonna destroy us, isn't he? Alright, let's try it, because it's gonna focus on the panda. Oh. So up on top here, what do we do against the top team here? I think we could just... Juno can work here, I think. So they're gonna have shields and defense break there. Tessarian died, didn't he? Tessarian died. I do not have an Emma. We need... So basically we put him to sleep and single target kill Juno? Tessarian's dead. So... Tractor. Tractor. That's a toy I haven't used in a bit. So Tractor would get Wind Monkey focusing down on him. Oh. Okay. That's right. That's why we built Tractor for. Tractor still has runes on him, right? My problem with Tractor is too slow for me. Do I want the attack buff or Colleen? No, let's bring Colleen. Heal block is pretty nice too. Plus, with this team here, we have heal block, 3-turn attack buff, and Tractor can sustain against Monkey. We don't have a lot of, we do have debuffs we're putting out there. It's fine, I get the attack buff out here. And Tractor's really good at stunning stuff, so. Since they actually have debuffs out, let's actually take it away. Let's keep him stunned. Or not. Let's actually keep the attack breaker on him. And 6k. Oh my god, really? Okay, damage Juno's not working out. It got focused on more than it should have. Can Tractor hold it? Tractor can't hold this out, I don't think. Because Colleen's going to get destroyed by there, and there is just too much sustain from Kamoon. I really needed Juno out here. So... I don't care if everyone dies here, actually. Tractor's too slow. Let him die. Crap. So, let me just text my wife back. So, here, what do we do? Right now, let's gonna... it didn't make a difference for there. Once Kamoon was out there, I mean, he still puts, even if he's stunned, he's still putting the shield out. So basically, we need to focus. Oh my gosh, this is still doing a lot of damage to Messity. I think I need heals rolling instead of... Ooh! Didn't kill! Crap. Oh... That was pretty important if we were able to kill there. We would have gotten an additional turn and able to if we were able to, yeah, then he just wouldn't have been dead, would have been no Fallen Blossoms. Oh, damn. I should not be trying out new... I should be trying out new toys since we won already, but... That was so close to killing 20... It had, like... These 1 HP with Fallen Blossoms is just really bad. It's just so heartbreaking when you bring out new toys and you just see that. I thought it was dead. I really thought it was dead. Is that really a fail, though? 38,000 from a Nat 3 garbage unit with crap runes on it? I think that's pretty successful. I think that means I can, you know, we can take it out again. What the hell is this? That's annoying. Yeah. Okay. This is an annoying team out here. So what do we... I want to bring Monkey here because it's like a... want to bring Chasun, but Chasun's dead. Want to bring Colleen, but Colleen's dead. So I don't have an attack bar that's faster. Do I have an attack? I have Galleon. You think it's gonna screw me? Quite possible. Where is Galleon? Actually, you know what? I had no sustain though. So if we don't kill things quickly, we get screwed. Kona's not faster than my Monkey. Kona's only at... Yeah, Kona's slow. Kona didn't get real runes. So, I feel... If we do this, we move first. Leica dies. He nukes. She revitalizes. That's what I want to say what happens here. I think it's too risky out there. If I had my Chasun, or if I had Colleen, either one, I think I would have been fine to run that against that team. But without both of them, why don't people continue? Because some people can still win without damage dealers, especially as time goes down. Megan. Megan's faster. Julie, Galleon. Julie's way too slow. Julie's built for Necro. But you did bring Megan. Megan's interesting. So we can strip. Actually, we don't need to strip then, because then we have that there. And then, so Megan will kill here. Monkey kills here. Have to deal with this piece of crap. Oh. Yeah. So we get first turn, we kill this here. Then after we have to sustain to handle that afterwards. Should be fine. And that bottom team there, just your normal homunculus killing. Yep, Bella. How often do we see Bella in Guild Wars here? Buy like... Oh, we didn't crit once. Okay, still buy like her. Oh. She moves first, really? I am on global server. That's fine. Stun. Where did she go? I only hit for 25k. She shouldn't have disappeared. Okay. That was a little unexpected, but okay. That was a really squishy, fast, but squishy, Light Chasun. I don't know her name. Really, really unexpected to see that happen. That's fine. I always click on them for when I use Bernard's Tailwind. It's a skill I've used a billion times, and I still think I should be clicking on their team for it for some reason. It's irrational. Oh my gosh, 27k, that's it? That is a slow Sierra. We're gonna go focus on the Dark Lich because the Dark Lich is gonna screw us over completely. It's on revenge. Yeehaw. Okay, that sounds right. Seriously? Don't. Actually, I probably don't even mind if they get it. This reject gets a turn. Because, I wanted to get rid of the defense buff. Oh, this thing is tanky. Or did I not crit? It's possible I didn't crit. Yeah, I just didn't crit. Alright, there we go. Let me do my wishes. Let me get my another 15 arena wings that I don't need. Because I swear from these 5 wishes I've gotten about 70 wings already. And I told you right there, 5 more wings. Last Saturday, when I was streaming right before I went to bed, I did my wishes, got 15 wings, and made me stream for another 20 minutes longer than I wanted to. Mana, fun, yay. No more wings, no. Go past those wings. Past the wings. One more. Okay, fine. Crystals are fine. I hate wings. Not that I hate wings. I don't have a huge need of wings right now. No! Okay. I'm fine with crystals. Crystals are actually probably the, This, these never really gonna happen. This is gonna give you crap. All right, 3 times on crystals. I'm actually pretty happy about that. 45 crystals is a good thing. And it's not like wings are, at least I'm fairly quick about clearing them with Lucians and Cleave teams. But there is very little I need to do. I mean, I still have some glory buildings I'm working on. Do I really care about extra mana? A little bit. Do I really care about my Bella doing more damage? A little bit, but okay, I can't Lucian that. So this has been my other Cleave team here. I replaced Okeanos with Homunculus out there just because I like my Homunculus. And this is, again, this is what, because I have Triton, is why I'm able to build my Juno the way I do. I'll get rid of this crappy unit gone. Get rid of that one. And then slowly work on the rest of this stuff. Even going against Warder, it's fine. If it doesn't crit, it sucks. Dark Drunken Master. Well, I mean, if you've gotten that, I mean, that means you've gotten the dream drops at least. It's just, I don't know. Every time I see someone on Reddit, they see the Monster Wizards pulls them like Dark Nat 5. I feel they're all lying. Oh my gosh, we might lose this. Alright, let's kill Perna now then. Just take that extra life away. Poke him. Let's just... Perna's dead here, and then I think we have the nuke up from Monkey King, right? That just seems so weak, 46,000. Shoot. That's probably a mistake here, because they have, that's probably a Nemesis healer, and they have the hit point leader, so I'm kind of screwed. Or not. Not Nemesis. If that Praha is double Nemesis, we would have lost. But some people don't build them double Nemesis, and we win against those. I probably shouldn't have brought this team versus there. Yeah, that's fine. Why is this still going on? Camillas are so annoying. Alright, let's go back to ToaH hard. Screw my wings, I don't care. They overflow, that's fine. More important that we try and clear this. Fine. Now, the problem is here, if Rakan gets a turn, and they get their immunity up, we die. Because if they ever get a turn, Was it Nemesis? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay. Maybe. Um, that makes sense if it works against it. I still think you have to run the monkey lead. It's just because it does make everything really more annoying. Oh, how did that Marshall cat? Why are you not stunned? It's pouring rain outside, and you hear. Oh, I know I've asked this before, but I saw YDCB's video earlier today. He confirmed that the Mobile Masters tickets are free. So is anyone that changes my mind a little bit if I'm actually going to try and go to this event. I think I want to go to it because it's free and it's free. I now have to convince my wife to let me go to spend the whole Saturday watching people play video games and leave her alone with kids. But because I was thinking, it was going to be like the KCON stuff where you have to pay to go in. But if it's going to be free, I think I want to go. Again, it seems so weird, but it's free, and it's Summoners War live or something along those lines. So there's probably going to be, like I said, hundreds of people there. So I think it's going to be a relatively small amount of viewership. I wonder if they'll have free Wi-Fi there for that event. Because I know Prudential Center doesn't have free Wi-Fi normally, but if you're doing a Summoners War event or a mobile gaming event there, you should be offering free Wi-Fi at that event. Something Amazon should be thinking about. They easily have the capability to give us free Wi-Fi. But I want to know if anyone's interested in going. I might be, so if you are going, let me know. And maybe we can meet up. We can do some, have lunch or just watch YDCB get his ass kicked live. That's really what it is about. I don't know enough about all the accounts out there, but I do think YDCB is at least the most famous one there, and Flaw is probably the strongest. So I really like to see that fight. And if I don't watch it live, I'll probably watch it on Twitch. But it's free. It's kind of in my area, so I feel like I should go. Support the game that I like playing so much. When they actually have an event, to show support that people actually do care about it. So, because if people show up to it, it will give them motivation to do other and bigger ones out there. So, that's kind of my mindset out there. If there are, again, I don't know how many people would fly in for it or come in for it, but if you're in there, bring the event to Hawaii. That would be interesting. If they brought it to Hawaii, I can convince my wife that I think it's easier for me to convince my wife, let's go to Hawaii to watch this, than for me to tell her that I want to go to Newark to watch it. If it was Hawaii, she's like, yes, let's go. If it's Newark, it's kind of, if she can scam a Hawaii trip out of it, I'm sure she would be willing to let me watch people play video games for a full day. I'm pretty close to it. I'm like an hour and a half away from the event. I work at the building that it's in, so it's not a big deal for me to go. It's just giving up for me, giving up a Saturday. I don't have a lot of time with my family. I do work a lot during odd hours a lot of times, so it's a little bit different along those lines. So it's more about just not giving up family time and normally when I am spending time with my family, there's a good chance Summoners was already running in the background as it is. So my wife probably thinks there's enough of it going on already to give up a Saturday. Kind of tough, but especially if I was saying, if I was gonna have to spend money to go to the event, it's a little bit harder. Since I don't have to spend money for it, I think I can pull it off to say it's just me taking a day off. I don't know how that's going to work yet. I haven't brought up the subject to my wife yet. Because I just really was assuming, even though I wanted to go, that I wasn't going to go. Now I'm trying to find a way to weasel this way in. But yeah, like I said, if it was in Hawaii, I'm pretty sure my wife would be like, yes, let's go. No, my wife's on her way back from work right now. She's sitting on a bus in pouring rain right now. So, um, you just pulled Gildong 10 minutes ago. How do you ruin him? Violent, focus, with good speed, and decent accuracy. That's about all that matters. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's, there aren't, it's small, but this is, I mean, obviously my wife knows this is pretty big part of my life right now. Summoner's War has been a pretty big thing. Do a vlog. I don't have a GoPro. I think I'm gonna try and, I mean, again. I can bring the kids to the event, but they're not gonna sit still and they're not gonna pay attention, and my wife's not gonna. Yeah, it's not something I think I want to. If I'm gonna go out, I want to bring my kids to it. They're gonna want to do other stuff. They want to have fun. They're not gonna want to do crap. Watch people play video games. But yeah, for Gildong, violent. I feel violent's the best. If you don't have violent, swift is fine. Anything is fine. It's just really about getting decent speed. But you do want violent because getting a violent proc can save your ass a lot of times. Decent speed, slower than your slower, which is generally Spectra, which is okay because Spectra is normally really fast. You got Delfoy and Sumar. You got the second fastest unit in the game. And Delfoy is really strong. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to justify it. I know it's not. There's no real justification to it. It's not good. Better luck next month. Fire Magic Knight. Oh, you cannot complain there now. Hey, you got a Dark Samurai. You got a really good unit from ToaH normal. So, I think any pity you may have been looking for is gone. You just threw that in there. Oh, by the way, I got Fire Magic Knight and Dark Samurai in there. Kind of. You kind of just slipped that in there. Yeah, I really would like one. It's just because light, dark, anything that's element neutral, so that you can bring against anything is so good. That's why, for me, that's why my Theomars is ruined so. Why I take such high priority for me is because I can bring it versus any unit. I understand against wind it's a little bit risky, but it still works perfectly fine against most wind units. Even all those stupid wind monkeys and Ratesh and all that. It has, some, problems against it, but not as much as you would think. And you can pretty much use Theomars versus, to crit against everything. But yeah, he's one of, both either the Light or Dark Samurai are some of my highly sought out units. I want to auto this because I want to grab something to drink. And if I'm going to do that, then I don't see. This team looks very safe. You got the Water Chimera. You mean Taylor? If you got Taylor, that's what you. And I'm pretty sure that's which one it is. He's insanely awesome. He's great for Giants, Dragons, Arena, Guild Wars, basic. Yeah, I think the Dark one's a little better. Dark Samurai, Light Samurai, I think they're both just really crazy good. But yeah, Chimera's really good. Build them violent. build them fast. 200 speed on violent speed, crit damage, attack, high crit damage. I think ToaH awakens into crit rate, or does he awaken into speed? I think he awakens into crit rate, right? So makes it a little bit easier to build. Um, Squall does easily 50,000 damage. With godlike wounds, probably does 70,000 to 80,000 damage. So ToaH is just really good. Not really. Swift is good. Violent. Okay. If you don't have violent runes yet, Swift is fine. That's perfectly fine. I mean, again, I just generally like violence. Generally, how you want to build it later on. But if you don't have those runes yet, ToaH is going to help you in Dragon's V10 just because he does so much damage to the dragon. He should be. I mean, it may take you a little while before you break into it to do enough damage to it. But yeah, it's gonna do pretty quick. Can he be Fame on Hell Farmer on Swift? Probably. I don't know for sure, but probably. It could be a little bit risky because he's probably not going to be that tanky, and if one of the Inuyagami's land defense break on him, you may have some problems. Yeah, Fatal's fine. Speed, crit damage, attack is fine. So on him on Fame 1 farming, I'm sure again, I'm sure he can do it. I just don't know if like the rune quality, how well it has to be before he becomes a farmer for because he does have an AOE, so you can clear out a lot from that too. And skill 1, skill 2 skill 2 does insane amount of damage. He does need skill ups because you want skill 2 to be on a 2-turn cooldown. That's pretty much when Squall is on a 2-turn cooldown, it just absolutely destroys stuff. But I'm pretty sure the third skill is an AoE. It's an AoE attack rate, I think. And crazy, oh no, AoE freeze, right? Is that a freeze or an attack rate? I don't know. I don't have it. I don't have a ToaH, so I just know I get very jealous of people who do have him. He's not good on AD though, but he gets used on offense pretty good, and just does a crazy amount of. And again, he's probably one of the most popular units for speed runs and Dragons and Giants V10. Let me just see. Skill 3, AoE freeze, and attack slow. Holy crap! It has an attack slow on there too. 3-turn attack slow? Really? Wow. Single target freeze, and then AoE attack slow. Yeah. And his skill 2. Okay, his skill 2 gives him speed buff when he crits. You're building with a crap load of speed anyway. So, I'm pretty sure. I think Squall is probably one of the most overpowered skills in the game. Maybe I'm lying about that. I don't think I am. I think it's probably the most overpowered skill in the game. It's on a 2-turn cooldown. It scales off speed, has really good multipliers, and it gives you a speed buff. How do you beat ToaH hard 80? I don't have a good answer for most people. I've said this multiple times on this stream already. I used my Dark Sylph. I think it has one of the highest multipliers in the game too. It's speed plus 70 divided by 3. So it's almost like, you know, if you're on 200 speed, it's a 200% more. It's just really strong. I can't say much else against it. Like I said, I've seen bad ToaHs do 50k damage. I've seen good ToaHs do 70k, maybe 80k damage. So, I don't think there's much else to say on ToaH. It's just really strong single target damage. Probably one of the best water single target nukers. 200 speed, 900. Yeah, okay, that sounds right. Speed plus 70, so 270 divided by 1. divided by 0.3. Oh. I'm not good with math. I should be good at math, I'm not. And also his first skill, let's not forget first skill, has a fairly strong 380% multiplier and adds a dot. Oh yeah, thank you. He has it. I forget these things. She said it was pouring by Lincoln Tunnel. Oh my gosh, Armand's still not dead? Someone said hi here? Oh, okay.
Does he have a rain jacket?
Bring the dinosaur jacket.
Huh?
The hood. Oh, wait. I think, do we need to focus on Hua? I think we need to focus on Hua. Hua is the dangerous one. Hua has really high multipliers now. I love Hua now. I love the change that. I don't know. I still don't think they needed to make that change to Hua, but I'm so glad that they did. Um, because basically, yeah. Like just the damage on. I find like the damage on skill 2 is so good now. I actually don't mind her using skill 2. Um, and that's for everything. For rage, for um, I should be. I'm gonna try and use her in Guild Wars a little bit more. Just because I think as a single target nuker, that brings utility. The attack part pushback, but just as a single target nuker, it's so strong. And again, anything that speed scaling. So it's oh my, how are we so low on life? But yes, anything that does good damage off speed makes it so much easier to ruin because you generally want your nukers to be fast, and the fact that you can still not, give up first turn or potentially not give up first turn as well as hard, and still not gimp your damage is a really big deal. So what else do we have? We're on 98. The the windows closed in my room. Crap. All right, I'll start the next stage. I gotta make sure my windows are closed. My wife reminded me it's pouring rain outside, and there's a good chance rain is coming into my bedroom right now. So I gotta check on that. But I need to start the next stage before I do that. Yeah, this team is fine against Velajoul. I got Rocky and she's maxed. Rocky's not terrible. Oh, you should be using Rocky in your Fire Rift. Uh, Second skill 2-turn AoE is really strong for Fire Rift. She's generally going to be built for high attack. She's going to do good damage, low cooldown. Plus, whenever she does that second skill, if she does it against when the mobs are out there, she's going to get a second turn because what is it 20? Is it 25% attack bar for every time she crits? There's going to be 9, 10 of them out there. So you're going to crit, you get an instant violent proc out of that. I think that's really good for on the Fire. I think they do reduce attack bar whenever they die, though, so maybe you don't get the extra turn. I'm not sure how that works. But 2-turn AoE cooldown, really good for the Rift. So try throwing her in there, especially since you're having a little bit of problem. Okay, you guys, I do have to go pretty soon, so I'll leave. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this is what's going to happen, but I'm going to leave this, guys, up to you. Since I'm not going to finish ToaH right now, do you want to either, I can do one, save my summoning zone for when I finish ToaH and do that on stream together, or can I summon, or do you want to see me summon right now for Velajoul? I'm almost sure I know the answer to this question, but I leave you guys to decide. Do you want to save up for a bigger summoning session, or just screw it and summon now? And I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be summon now or no balls. Pretty sure that's what's going to be said by most. What? Someone actually said save. I'm going to take that since he's a mod. His vote counts for more. because I don't know when I'm going to be able to stream again. Maybe because I do know for the next 2 days I got to be in the office. I actually have real work to do, so I actually have to be this. I wouldn't be. I might be able to stream later today actually, so I can maybe finish it up after my dinner, after I put my kids to bed. Late night streams, as you know, is always an issue. That's the answer I expected. Oh my gosh, people said save. I'm surprised. That's the second person to say save. That's very surprising. Oh my gosh, we actually might not clear the stage. I forgot about fedoras. Fedoras are really annoying. Basically, immunity plus invincibility. How did I clear it? Again, like I said, the way I cleared 80 is not the answer for anyone else who doesn't have Hathor or the Dark Sylph. Maybe Son. I'm not even sure if Sonnet's good enough. Sonnet's this Heart Magician. I think the Heart Magician's only a one-turn sleep, right? Let me just look that up. Water Heart Magician. AoE sleep, right? But it's a one-turn sleep. One-turn sleep. It's 2 skills, but 1. Maybe that's good enough, actually. I'm not sure. 4 turn. For Sonnet to work, even if it's possible for Sonnet to work, it would need to be max skilled. And even that, I don't think it is good enough. But basically what you need to do is you need some way to crowd control all the monkeys and yetis. Okeanos is really good for it if you have that. Veramosa Stun is... I can't depend on Veramosa Stun to be good enough. Especially it's on a 3-turn cooldown. It's not... That's not enough of a cooldown for me to say it's dependable. And even something like Okeanos, it's not dependable enough to work. This team here is generally what I use when I want to auto. I don't think it's going to work for this stage here because Fedora is just really annoying. I actually have to take it off auto right now because it's just not working right now. We need this... I don't want to revive, actually. But this is generally, you know, my auto team that works for... Really? For most stages out here. It's my lazy, don't really want to pay attention to stuff. It works because generally it's a lot of healing, a lot of sustain, and these are really well runed units for me. Oh wait, I'm supposed to kill this thing here. Oh, I think it's more important that this thing dies than to revive. We need to get the extra healer out. Yes, Guile's theme. Guile's theme goes with everything. Isn't it awesome? I really love Street Fighter music. I'm actually considering buying the Street Fighter game on my Switch, which I never play. I bought a Switch. I've owned it for a week, and I played for a little bit. I just don't travel. I mean, I haven't had time to because I haven't traveled as much as I wanted to. Because I basically, when I travel now, I'm driving. I don't take public transportation as much as I used to, so I haven't really got a chance to use my Switch as much. Oh my god, really? The second I hit auto, everything goes to hell. I don't know why. I mean, maybe I should give Fedora a little bit more look. This is pretty annoying. Cleanse and 2-turn immunity. That may actually be viable for RTA? Do we think so? Cleanse immunity. 2-turn. It's only a 2-turn immunity though, but endure doesn't really help much. Let's bring back Veramos. Heal. But maybe I'm not giving. I mean, these off the wall, decent units out there. This was supposed to be auto and easy. This was not supposed to think. Which is the boss here? This is Velajul and 2 Velajuls and Charlotte. I really didn't think this was going to be a hard stage. We really need to get the stun on this so that this thing doesn't cleanse and heal. I think it's gonna. Okay, no. Okay, good. He didn't actually clean. Oh, okay. So I guess we're not. I guess we're not summoning now. I guess no. We'll summon after this. I want my Velajul. We will summon after this. So, and then I do have to get ready for dinner. I'll do 99 off stream, and then, like I said, maybe later tonight I'll stream ToaH 100, and then after I do that, I will summon the legendary. And there's probably the event from the event legendary too. I have to have enough pieces to summon it by now. I actually haven't done any of it yet. I haven't decided if I want the legendaries or the light and dark. I'm highly considering legendary. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the legendary. I understand it's basically, do I want to be disappointed once or do I want to be disappointed twice? Do I want 2 light dark? Pretty much, do I want 2 light darks, nat 3s, or do I want 1 nat 4? I think 1 nat 4 is worth more than 2 light dark nat 3s. There's the possibility of pulling something like, Irish or something like that, which would be insanely good too, though. But I think I'm willing to give that up for a chance for 1 legendary. I know it's debatable. I think most people are going for the light darks, but I think the people who have been asking who've been going for the light darks are the ones that have a good amount of nat 5s already. The fact is, you guys who've been following my stream already know what my nat 5s are like, and I don't have too many of the. I don't have any of the broken ones. I don't have too many of the good ones. So I have, pretty much any non-dupe I'd be pretty much happy with outside of like Chandra maybe. And I guess even if I pulled Chandra, I guess I'd be happy enough with it. But so the fact that I have a good amount of nat 4s that's still viable, and nat 5s that are viable to me, I think it makes it worthwhile for me to go for the nat 5, for the legendary hope. Plus, the chances of a legendary nat 5 is better than, the chances of an LD nat 5 is just crazy. It's like less than 0.5% or something like that, I think. That makes sense if you have some. I'm not even sure what I have, but I just think my mindset is I think a legendary piece is more valuable than a light dark piece. It's just way I want to spend that points for. Like I said, if you have, I think it really depends on where you are in the game, what your goals are. I mean, there are a lot of useful nat 4s out there for light dark. So something like, Huram, Better, Mali. Alright, okay, we can just hit auto now. Better, Mali, Samurais. What other ones are OP that I mean, Light, Barbarian King. What other ones are really good? I guess, right now, I'd be okay with a Lin right now, too, just because it seems to be the new toy that everyone else is playing with. Oh yeah, Tableau, yes, Tableau. Tableau's really good. trying anyway. I mean, and then I'm not even going to go into the Nat 5 ones because some of the Nat 5 ones would be really good too. But I think even like the Horuses are good. Uh, Amduat, Weejat, um, Death Knights are terrible, I believe, right? So right now, hopefully stun on. Okay, we just don't want Velajules to move because we don't want it to cleanse. That sucks. That Velajule's gonna move. Ah, fine, forget it. Just hit auto. I mean, they're not going to do enough damage to kill us. We'll just have to kill it without defense breaking, without dots. Because neither one of these units heal. That's a big thing. Now, if it was an Annabelle instead of a Charlotte, this would have been really dangerous. And this looks pretty dangerous anyway still. Because they look like they're doing pretty good damage to my Bella. Generally, like I said, they have double immunity out here, so and the Velajules are focusing down on Brienne. Brienne's really tanky. But they're going to have double immunity, so it's kind of hard to not have it up all the time. But actually, ToA monsters aren't max skilled, right? So there's actually going to be a break. Oh, okay. That's not good. Alright, we actually got to play a little bit smarter since we lost Brienne. This was, again, supposed to be much easier than this. That's a good stun. Basically on auto, you know, they just use their skills free, willingly and, you know, without any thoughts of how it is. That's why you know, a lot of times you have to go back to the old way of going manual and just planning out things properly. Wait till for the next sanctuary to get used before we try and seize again and work off without work for the defense break there. I mean, that's kind of the only way we can do about this. Punishment there sucks. There we go. Now we can focus on of course they strip, never mind. See, and this is why I want a Velajuel, because this is just so strong. And this is, again, without skill ups. Then they, you know, obviously they have no Violent Fox here. But you know, those things combined is what makes Velajuel so strong. Because when it is max skilled, I just want to. I mean, I understand the other ones didn't have their the dot's going to land on the rest of them, but I really just want to focus on killing one Velajuel right now. Nothing else matters about outside of killing that one here. I think that one is dead. Alright. I'll be right back. I gotta talk to my son. Hi, Trevor. We're gonna go out for dinner, okay? No, we're gonna have out for dinner. Some chicken or some steak. It's we have to say Happy Father's Day, right? Yeah. So Daddy's gonna leave the mommy soon, and then we're gonna go. Impossible? Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's kill this thing before... Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's do my summons and then I gotta go right after that. Sorry I wasn't able to finish TOA hard on stream, but it's just how it is. We had a little bit more problems on 93 than I was expecting. But let's see. Do we need to make space? We'll worry about all that crap later. That was all leveled up earlier today. I think I have like 1,200 stones. So 1,200 stones is 24 summons. Oh. Oh. So we have 8. Alright, let's just do it all. I'm gonna do the light dark too, so let's just start. Let's just get into it because I gotta go soon. 5-star income. Let's hope so. Thank you, Master. Let's hope for this. Skill up for Ramahan. That's not too bad. Again, I'm really desperate for when I'm looking for stuff right about now. So my 8 mysticals got me nothing. So that's good because we want to save it for this right here. And that's Shaolin skill up. I'll take that. I mean, at least because back-to-back lightning. Olivia skill up. I mean, I can't be upset with that right there. I mean, that's at least 2 lightning and not what I wanted, but the skill up's there. So did LD. What would that have been? That would have been. That could have been an LD. Nah. I guess that could have been Faye there. Ooh, Bernard. That's what we're looking for there. Bernard. I mean, oh, okay, fake, but I don't know. More Bernards. Maybe it's telling me I gotta build up my Dark Griffin. This does not look like Village. Sylvia. It could have been Sylvia. Sylvia's 5-star though, isn't it? I think Sylvia's a 5-star, so. It's a ninja. I don't know what I would do in ninjas. I'm not at the point where I haven't gotten to the point where I got desperate enough to build a ninja. But 3 lightning out of these stones, I mean, that's... Unfortunately, I was looking for if I was looking for Nat 4s, I really wanted the Barbarian Kings. Because I needed to skill up my Dark Barbarian King, and that's not happening. Storage. That's being fed later, so I'm not putting it in storage. We got Ramahan food, at least. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Ramahan food. Let's feed Ramahan and Olivia and Shaolin. That's all happening. Before we summon that Light Dark, and I'm not sure if I had any more summonings left. Again, it's not the best summoning set, but I mean, it's kind of what you expect. I did get 3 lightning, so it's not awful. Kung Fu Girls obviously are really good right now. Raids are really good. You can't clear 90. So for 90 is okay, that's the one we want. 90 is Veramos, and Veramos Perna Podam. So basically what you need to do, is it ToaH hard? No, you are talking about ToaH hard 90, right? If it's normal, I can't really help with normal. It's just gonna be what it is for normal. I'm glad we wasted our lightning for that. I think that means he's max skilled now, I think. Oh, not max skilled yet. Oh my gosh, really? What's the other one? Olivia. Did I pass Olivia? That's Lisa. Bella. Where is my Olivia? I didn't build. I didn't put. Oh, okay. Maybe it's in. Did I put it in storage? Oh, why are these in storage? Those are units that should not be in storage. But yeah, for ToA 90 hard, if it's the Veramos one, what you need to do is you need to let the dots kill Wadam. At least the first Wadam needs to be killed by dots, and then afterwards you just kill the second one as normal. Then you just focus down on Pernas. You need a really tanky team to do it. I used Beretta, Vero, Spectra, Mav, Bella, or Chasoon. I can't remember which one. One of those. That's pretty much the team that I always use for these TOA stages. But again, you just really need to focus on letting you have to manual it, and you have to let the dots kill the first one on. That's really the only way you're gonna kill it. Or you bring Tessarian. That's the other thing. Tessarian's the other way. Just oblivion the crap out of everything. Because you want to get rid of the heals from Perna. I don't know if you can really Oblivion all four of them. Preemptive Strike. That's not the skill we want, right? That's skill 1. Preemptive Strike sucks, right? Because the skill that we want is Lockdown. I think that's what skill 3 is called. Oh, whatever. I'll figure that out afterwards. Yep, dead. Let me know. Summoning stones changed. After I already summoned it. To team to do boss stages in general or 100. Generally, it's Beretta, Spectra, Mav, Vero, Bella. That's generally what. The hell is that? That's a secret dungeon monster. Alright, guys. Yeah, but Deb, boss stages in general, tanky Mav, Spectra, tanky Vero, Bella, and Beretta. Pretty much Beretta still takes care of everything with dots. Turbulence to push back the boss's attack bar. Always have Provoke on the boss. This will work well on most stages. It won't work too well on Automobile stage. It's pretty hard against the Veramo stage. You have to be really tanky for the Veramo stage. And it's kind of tough against the Occult Girls, because the Occult Girls, there's 2 of them. Bella not on Violent shouldn't be an issue. But maybe it is because it's not the heal, but you need the defense break and the heal. So I would highly recommend you put it on Violent, because that's really the best way. I'm sorry, guys. I do gotta go. I gotta pick up my wife, and we gotta go out to dinner. So I'm gonna try and stream TOA Hard 100 tonight. So I'll be back maybe in like 3 hours or so, and we can finish that up. If not, just subscribe and watch it later on if you're interested, and hopefully we're able to finish that up. Alright, guys. Have a good night.